Hi everybody, this side Arushi Nishank. I'm international Kathak exponent, movie producer, environmentalist, and doing lot many other social, working for the social causes as well. Today I am here in front of all of you, and I'm very glad that I'm receiving this award, where the 20 women from the globe are receiving this Women Empowerment Award. And from this panel, a very larger concern we're going to talk, and that is nothing but the climate. You know why we are talking here about it today? Because when we all were small, we were child, and our teacher were telling us to draw beautiful portrait. We were painting a beautiful mountains filled with the snow. We were painting blue rivers. We were painting green trees. But unfortunately, this beautiful portrait in our mind and heart started to dissolve because 7 billion trees cut down each year from this world. And lot many garbage are dumped into rivers and sea. So this is a larger concern. We want to save this beautiful portrait which still survive in your heart and mind, same as mine. So let's start working for this. And this is the hour we all can join together and work for this bigger cause. So today from this panel, I make an appeal to everybody, then save water, save this planet, because we have only one planet to live. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our chief guest tonight, Ms. Arushi Nishkant Pant, accompanied by her husband, Mr. Abhinav Pant. Friends, our beloved congressman is held up. There's an accident on 290, a 4-car accident, but we're going to start. And thank you all for coming here tonight for the curtain raiser for the 8th Annual Congressional International Women's Gala. Tonight, it's a historic occasion. We have with us a celebratory guest, Arushi Nishkant, who needs no introduction. She's a young princess from the state of Uttarakhand, and she is an author, an international Kathak exponent. Kathak is a form of Indian dance, and she's also a climate change educator, and more importantly, a girl child promoter. And you know, the holy river of India is Ganges, and the Ganges over the times has been polluted. So she, in her young mind, educated, has launched a scheme to clean the river Ganges. And Spash means touch Ganga. And she's leading this campaign for the last 5 years. The Prime Minister of India has made it an official part of a Jal Shakti ministry in Government of India. And so we're very happy to welcome the charming, the dynamic leader, young leader from India, Arushi Nishkant. Please give it up for her. She's a leader in her own right. Action speaks louder than words. She's all the time influencing young school children and youth of India. She travels, and we're very fortunate that she, and accompanied by her dashing husband Abhinav Pant, who's a businessman and an IT computer engineer in his own field. Their maiden visit to the United States of America is for Congressman Danny Davis's Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force Women's Day Gala. Please give them a big round of applause. Now, I request our Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force Chairman, Mr. Martin O'Thangre, who's an Indonesian-American businessman and a very active chairperson for us, to give us the welcome address. Please welcome Mr. Martin O'Thangre.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, It's a pleasure to have all of you tonight. We welcome all of you for the curtain raiser of the 8th Annual Congressional Gala of the Congressman Danny K. Davis. And here, we also would like to acknowledge the leadership of Dr. Vijay Prabhakar, Dr. Clarence Beal, and also Dr. Zenobia Sowell, Dr. Srinath Fadari, and also Keratmo. And here we are glad to have Ms. Arushi Nisang, that is come all the way from India to join with us and to celebrate with us tonight. It's our pleasure too. And last but not least, we would like to also congratulate all of the 20 awardees that will be announced today. It's our pleasure, and we will have the celebration next week on the March 8th. Thank you so much.
Sir, please look at the
Thank you, Martino Tangra. And now I'll request the Dr. Zenobia Sowell, who's a dentist in the Gold Coast, who creates smiles in the Magnificent Mile. She's also a church leader. She's chairperson of Bethel Mennonite Church. She's on the National Board of Trustees. She's also the chairperson of Congressman Danny K. Davis' Women's Wing, and she is the awards jury chairperson for tonight. And she will give her opening remarks, talk about what the Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force is. Please welcome Dr. Zenobia Sowell.
Welcome, everyone. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of Congressman Danny K. Davis to welcome you and just to tell you a little bit about the Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force. It was founded in 2010 and by our founder, Dr. Vijay Prabhakar. Let's give him a hand. And the purpose of the Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force is to empower minorities. This is something that Congressman Danny K. Davis has championed throughout his career, to highlight, to empower, to encourage, and to bring, I would say, empowerment to all of the minority groups. We are very thankful for his leadership in that, and Congressman Danny K. Davis believes that inclusion and promotion of minorities is not a political compulsion, but a matter of deep faith. And he has been very faithful and very to the issues that concern us. Thank you.
No, hold on, please.
Please give it up for Dr. Zenobia Sowell. She's one of the most spirited volunteer chairpersons. Soon after her practice on Gold Coast, she comes to the Global Eye office at 7 p.m. and she nods off with Clarence Beals till 2 in the morning. A wonderful spirited worker. Without them, these events of the Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force won't be possible. Please give a big round of applause again to Now we request, we have with us Mother Teresa of Chicago, none other than Mrs. Santosh Kumar. For those of you who don't know about her, she has been working in Chicago for the last 27 to 30 years. She has established the largest network for seniors in the state of Illinois with 14 senior centers where she serves 5,000 seniors on a daily basis with 5,000 employees, and they do wonderful work. We would see so many of you all who won't know about her work, but she has 14 centers, and she has been this is the 28th year. It's called Metropolitan Asian Family Services and United Metropolitan Asian Services, and they take care of seniors through the congregate food meal program, to learning English, they have several programs. I'll request a little later Sagar Kumar, the treasurer, to say a few words about what the wonderful work of MAFS does. Now we'll request Mr. Santosh Kumar to talk about Women's Gala event briefly, which is coming up on Sunday, March 8th. Please give a round of applause for one and only Ma Santosh Kumar ji.
Thank you, Vijayji, for such a wonderful introduction wherever I go. Thank you so much. Good evening to all of you, and the men and the very powerful women here. Today, I'm very fortunate to introduce you the dynamic star, which we have young, dynamic, and very focused person. Because we, as a senior people, look for a young generation who can take our place, who can take this society, culture, and the nations. And I found, fortunately, this young lady that you're seeing, so you are very fortunate to see her. She's an extraordinary leader, extraordinary girl and woman. I should say woman. I say girl because she's too young. But you know, the young person to understand that level of work, that level of responsibility, which is very unique in her. She's basically, if you read in a Google, and you find she's a Kathak exponent, international Kathak exponent, which is a dance, which is a culture. And but you see, she worked for a causes. That cause even senior people don't even think. When we take our shower, when we brush our teeth, we flow water like a nothing. We don't realize this planet is very unique, and they are losing the water. They are losing the purity. Our rivers are dying, our water is dying, and this young expert, this young person, look at her. She's thinking of 100 years ahead. She's thinking of the children. So this is the lady, and this is the girl, and this is the future leader. And our Vijayji is a very dynamic. You can see beyond the time. She see her as a Prime Minister of India in the making. So that's today she has given a special time to us to celebrate a very woman of top 20 women of global women of substance and excellence. So she is one of them. I want to congratulate her. And the empowerment of women. Women, you see, there are only two genders, are the men and women. But it's a constant tussle. It made me think, why is it tussle? Women creates a man. Women run the house. Women set the thermostat of a house, society, and the nation. So the women are very powerful, and to make women powerful is good for you men. Unless there is a whole resource in your hand as a wife, as a daughter, or a sister, or a mother. So these are the resources we should empower them to make your life better, to make society better, to make nation better. And the empowerment is what? When you are no hindrance in the progress, no hindrance in the school, no hindrance in the education, no hindrance in whatever they want to do in their life. That is the breaking the glass ceiling. Glass ceiling means it doesn't visible, but it is there. So any women can see that they have felt in their home. Brother is allowed to study, not the girl. Brother is allowed to do this, not the girls. Brother is allowed this, that. Boys are allowed, but not the women. So if we can break this glass ceiling, then society has such a resource to develop the home, develop the society, develop the nation. It can achieve anything. So women are the neck for men. This is the message. Women is the neck and the man is the head. So where the neck goes, head goes. So if the woman is well educated, well thought out, your house will be a heaven. Your society will be heaven, and your nation will be heaven. So please go for empowerment. Thank you so much.
And keep in mind, you also. Thank you.
Well, there are a couple of, before we have the announcement of the top 20 women and the ceremony for that, there are a couple of organizations here who would like to felicitate and greet Arushi Nishkant. And now I'll request them to come one by one, say a few words. We're also very happy to have with us Commissioner from Streamwood Park District, Ray Yavas. Please give her a big round of applause.
Thank you.
And now I'll request Mr. Kirti Kumar Ravuri from the Indian American Business Chamber of Commerce, and also the advisor of along with the Secretary General Ajit Singh, please come, and also he is the advisor for the Federation of Indian Associations, to please present his greetings and felicitations briefly to our guest of honor, Arushi Nishkant.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure and truly an honor to join this great legion of distinguished members of the community in felicitating Ms. Nishkant for her outstanding, illustrious leadership, especially in the social causes. She's a torchbearer for many a cause that she's going to outline shortly from this podium. And Dr. Vijay Prabhakar has truly, I think, reaffirmed the fact that she has just begun her journey, a journey of a very illustrious path that she set herself for, and I'm sure she'll become one of the tremendous force to reckon with in the many years to come. For that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Nishkant once again. And on behalf of the Chicago community, I extend a very warm welcome to her. And I request Dr. Srinivas Reddy if you can please join me on the stage along with Harish Kulasani in felicitating Nishkant. Thank you.
Hello, can I have a one picture, please? Fabio.
Now I request Mr. Martin O'Congre has a special memento from Indonesia, a handcrafted batik cloth piece which he'd like to present to Ms. Arushi Nishkant at this time.
Everybody, can we take a video picture?
Thank you, Martin. Martin O'Congre. And now we request Dr. Gladys Lorenzo, President of the U.S. Africa Chamber of Commerce, would like to welcome and greet our guest of honor, Arushi Nishkant. Please welcome Dr. Gladys Lorenzo, who is the first woman president of the U.S. Africa Chamber of Commerce. Please do a big round of applause.
Members of USA Africa Chamber of Commerce here, Dr. Kiros Tewode and Dr. Rene Great, please join me.
Thank you, Dr. Gladys. Coming along, we have with us the President of the Indian American Cultural Association, Ms. Vanita Kulbani, who has been doing wonderful work with the girl children in Chicago, among the disabled and the developmentally disabled and the physically handicapped. And she would like to present on behalf of the Indian American Cultural Association a memento to Ms. Arushi. Please welcome Ms. Sunita Gulbani.
Thank you everybody, and I'm so glad that I'm getting this moment to honor such a great personality. Let's give her one more clap because
Well, we have the president of the Uttarakhand Samaj of Greater Chicago. You know, Arushi she's the princess of Uttarakhand state. Her father was the chief minister of Uttarakhand state, and her father is now the Union Cabinet Minister in Prime Minister Modi's cabinet for human resources development, in charge of education, for the higher education and school education for the entire India. Please welcome Mr. Ravi Rawat on behalf of the Uttarakhand Samaj of Greater Chicago, along with his friends, will come to present a floral bouquet and say a few words.
Miss Arushi Pokhriyal Nissan, welcome to Chicago. I just met a month ago your dad in Dehradun, and today we are here. So, along with me, I have current President Ruchi Dabral with me. She is from Uttarakhand, and past President Rajeshwari Rawat. Please come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are celebrating Uttarakhand Holi event in Chicago. That's why people could not come, and the event is still going on. But everybody is excited to meet Arushi. I don't know what is her plan, but maybe if she extends her plan, then we will host another event for her.
Give a big round of applause to Mr. Ravi Rawat and his team. And next we have Mr. Vijendra Doma and Johnson Sukha of the United Telugu Christian Community and the Midwest Multi-Ethnic Christian Coalition. Please welcome them.
On behalf of United Telugu Christian Community and Multi-Ethnic Christian Coalition of USA, we will congratulate and we welcome Arushi. Welcome to our maiden visit to United States. May your global journey to create awareness about sparse Ganga, girl child protection, climate change be a success and blessing to many. On this day,
Thank you, Doma ji and Johnson Sukha ji. And now from Telangana, we move to the state of Bihar. We have the Bihari Beti, Neelam Dwivedi. Please give her a big round of applause. She'd like to say a few words.
hello everyone. Arushi yesterday, and what she has been doing for India and for women, it's so commendable that we would want her to continue this great endeavor that she is in and make women more powerful And of course, when she is helping the child, girl child, there could be nothing better than that. When women are safe, secure, and prosperous, the whole nation is safe, secure, and prosperous. Thank you, Arushi, for doing such a great job.
Please give it up for Neelam Dwivedi. Now we have a very special presentation from Begum Chand Naseem, who is also the Vice Chairman of our Multi-Ethnic Advisory Women's Group. You know, multi-ethnic, we represent 24 different countries here, and Begum Chand Naseem is a Pakistani American, but a very great woman activist here, and been with us from the last 7 years as an active member. She would like to come and say a few words and greet Arushi Nishant. Please welcome Begum Chand Naseem.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay. I'm proud myself because we have a very good person in our organization, Ma Santosh Kumar. She is a very big woman. We're proud of Chicago, backbone of our organization. We have no words for her. She wrote a wonderful book, Lasting Legacy of Gandhi. And I have to feel very proud, and I have to give this book for our chief guest, our young generation, one motivated girl. For we are saying welcome to her, and I want to give to her this book.
Thank you so much, Begum Chand Naseem. And now we have a very special person among our midst, Ray Yaz, who I introduced earlier, the Greenwood Park Commissioner. She would like to come and greet our chief guest, and she's a candidate for the state senator. Please welcome Ray Yaz.
Thank you so much, Dr. Prabhakar. It is an honor to be here among such successful women. And I saw your pictures, and you're so drop-dead gorgeous, beautiful. I had to come and meet you. We very rarely find, beauty and brains together. And of course, Ma Santosh Kumar, we all know her selfless service for years and years. Give all of them a round of applause. Very briefly, my name is Ray Yawar. I'm the Commissioner for Greenwood Park District for the last 3 years, and I'm now running for State Senator, District 22. I'd like to make the district a better place for people to live, work, and raise their families. Voters are demanding a change. They want answers. There's a lot of, by that I mean $137 billion debt in Illinois that they want new, fresh ideas to come up to resolve it. And I am going to be fighting for mental health awareness. I'm also going to be fighting for student loan forgiveness, but along with that, education has to be made more affordable to the middle classes, to the working classes. The United States of America is too rich of a country for people to be making choices about making minimum payments to their student loans or buying prescription drugs or paying for their health care. All of this should be made affordable for the middle classes, and the government should not always be for the rich and the powerful. So on March 17th, please, if you are in District 22, go out and vote for me. But wherever you are in Illinois, please promote my candidacy. Ray Yawar, a ray of hope. Please vote for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Riaz. Now we are ready for the curtain raiser, where we are going to announce the top 20 global women of excellence. And I request award jury chairperson to carry the names which have just landed with us, along with the Clarence Beals, the member secretary, and they will take it to the Honorable Mr. Gerard Moore, Mr. Santosh Kumar, the Women's Event Gala Chair, who will then present the scroll to the Honorable Mr. Gerard Moore, who will announce the top 20 Global Women of Excellence. The award ceremony is next Sunday. It's not to event not to miss. It's an evening of celebration, camaraderie, and cheer. We'll have the naval band at the same occasion. Please reserve your seats. The color guards, and we had over 60 nominations, and we have awardees from about 15 different countries. Please welcome as Mr. Santosh Kumar will take the scroll and give it to the Honorable Mr. Gerard Moore, who will now read.
No, hello. Can we take one picture, please? Everybody. I didn't have a picture.
Much awaited moment. The top 20 global women of excellence. The Honorable from Congressman's office, Gerard Moore, who himself is a state candidate for state rep, will now read the top 20. Please give a big round of applause.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. BJ, the founder of this great organization, the Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force. Let's give him a round of applause for his vision and for his sensitivity and foresight and understanding the contributions that women have made all over this world. And sometimes it goes unnoticed. I like the comment that you made, Dr. Kumar, when you said the woman is the neck and the man is the head. I'm going to use that in my next campaign speech. Yes, I am running for state representative of the 10th district, and I want to thank all of the people around this room who have been so supportive, so supportive. Right now, we have been endorsed by the Sun-Times and the Tribune, and since those endorsements, countless unions have reached out to us. We got a poll that just been released, said that we have 67% of the support, so we're in the driver's seat. So it's because of all of the efforts of all of you. But this is the moment that we all have been waiting for. The top 20 women of excellence. The first one we're going to name is Attorney Aurora Abella Astriaco, President of the Chicago Bar Association. The next one is Dr. Ida Winifreda, Professor at Louisiana State University, New Orleans, Louisiana. The next one is, forgive me if I mispronounce your name, please, Nancy Silva Namani. The next one is Miss Armanui Azanaimani, community activist from Skokie. Please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. The next one, okay. So, let me say, let's start over reading. I gotta read the names again. I thought we was friends, Doc. Okay, so the first person, I'm gonna get together. Attorney Aurora Abella Astriaco is from Filipino America. Okay? And that's the president of the Chicago Bar Association. The next one is Dr. Ida Winifred, professor at Louisiana State University, Indonesian American. Okay? The next one is Nancy Suvar Namani, founder Chicago Public Chapter, Asian Real Estate Association. And then she's from Thai America. She's Thai American. Okay. The next one is Mrs. Armanuhi Arzo Zalnumanian, and she's Iranian American. Congressman Davis, this one day you should have been here, okay? The next one is from Mrs. Malini Valdeyatanathan, Midwest Manager of Air India. She's Indian American. This one is easy. The next one is Miss Yvette Ingram, President of Yvette Beauty Supplies, and she's African American. That was easy. The next woman is Miss Minnie Zhao, President of International Trade and Investment Company, Chicago, Illinois. She's Chinese American. The next one is Dr. Kiros Gabriel, Ethiopian American. The next one is the Honorable Miss Susanna Mendoza, Comptroller State of Illinois. She's Hispanic American. The next one is Mrs. Vanita Gulubani, President of the Indian American Cultural Association. She's Indian American. The next one is Mrs. Lathea Smiles, CEO of Stay Focused Production. She's African American. The next distinguished woman is Dr. Bobby Kumar, who's Indian American. She's an internist with Women Health in Oak Brook. The next one is Enuhuwapo Osadiko. She's with Health System Specialist, Innovation Department of Veteran Affairs, Maywood, Illinois. She's Nigerian. The next woman is Mrs. Martha Pereira, Executive Director of the Coalition of Limited English-Speaking Elderly, and she's Polish-American. The next distinguished woman is Dr. Nicole Howard, Assistant Superintendent for Proviso Township School, Forest Park, Illinois. She's African. The next distinguished woman is Dr. Ferda Jaffrey, President of Metropolitan Asian Family. She's Indian American. The next distinguished woman is Mrs. Shika Kumle, Chairperson of Panglishan LGC, Nigerian American. The next distinguished woman is Soyam Shaw. She's the Communication and Marketing Director of Kingsway Group of Companies. She's from Kenya. The next woman is Dr. Shrimala Akka. She's the Director of Lead Breast Center, Cancer Treatment Centers of America. She's Indian American. In New York. Now, this next woman, I will ask if we all can stand as we announce this next honoree and this next woman who I have been so impressed by, to see a young person to really just take the bull by the horns and fight to provide a better future, not just for her country, but for people all over the world. You're having an impact. I appreciate you and I look forward to great things from you. And when you become the prime minister, he speaks pathetic thoughts. I hope God is really speaking with him, because he said I'm going to be the president of the United States. So I hope God is really working with him, and I hope his vision do come true. But we celebrate you and we congratulate you and we welcome you to our country. We welcome you to our culture. We welcome you to our community. Mrs. Arushi Nishan Indian.
Thank you, Honorable Mr. Moore. Now I request our Honorable Mr. Gerard Moore. I request Dr. Sobel to present the Congressional Medallion first. The Congressional Medallion to Ms. Arushi Nishan as the awards jury chairperson. And then I request Honorable Mr. Gerard Moore to present the citation. Could you read it and then? Yeah.
I ain't got to say no names. On behalf of U.S. Congressman Danny K. Davis, Multi-Ethnic Advisory Task Force, 8th Congressional International Women's Day celebration, we honor Mrs. Arushi Nishan Sparsh Ganga Activist. Sparsh Ganga activist, and Kathak exponent, as one of the top 20 Global Women of Excellence 2020, in recognition of her inspiring leadership and pioneering initiatives celebrating phenomenal women today. On this day, Sunday, March 1st, 2020, in Chicago, U.S. Representative Congressman Danny K. Davis.
Ms. Arushi Nishant, one of the top 20 Global Women of Excellence.
No, hold on.
I'm very happy and excited to welcome Arushi Nishant. I am so happy that she got involved in the Sparsh Ganga. Ganga is one of the most important projects is running by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji that we call Namo Gange. So at this time we are on behalf of the overseas friends of BJP, all the chapters, we are so happy to welcome Arushi Nishant at this time. Thank you very much.
And we are proud of Arush's work for the India as well as global thing and for women and for the Sparsh Ganga project type of thing. Thank you.
Request Terence Chiramal and Chandni Garu. They have a special sandalwood garland for our Honorable Mr. Gerard Moore, who did the honors today of unveiling the top 20 Global Women of Excellence.
I'd like to thank and congratulate Gerald Moore for coming and doing a great job with all those names. And we wish you the best for the future.
And now, before our guest of honor addresses us, we'll request Ms. Adele Nathan. She is the Executive Vice President of Refuge She, an organization doing similar work what Arushi ji is doing for African school girls, and she would like to come and share a few words, and then it's all yours, Arushi ji, the Global Woman of Excellence. Please welcome Adele.
Everyone, my name is Adele Nathan, and I'm the Vice President for an organization that is Refuge She. Refuge She is an organization that is based in East Africa, and we work with refugee girls between the ages of 13 and 23. And most of these girls come from Somalia, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and the Congo. And they've gone and they've left their countries because of political persecution or some type of religious persecution. And so they make their way to our organization where we empower, protect, and we also educate the girls. 60% of the girls in our program have come to us because of sexually gender-based violence. So between the ages of 13 and 23, most of them have at least 2 children. They're very young. So I understand the work that you do, because when you educate a girl, you create a community that is educated, that also that creates a world that is educated. And when you empower a girl, you also change the world. So thank you
here in London, we are having an April 2nd. Refugee is having a fashion show and a benefit gala. Those of you all, she's here, you can talk to her. Now, without further introduction, please give a round of applause to the one and only Arushi Nishant.
Very good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. I hope everybody doing good today.
Yes.
How's everybody? I was expecting a little more energy.
Yeah.
How's everybody? Everybody. So you get to know that my name is Arushi Nishant and I'm an international Kathak exponent. I am a movie producer, writer and an entrepreneur. And on top of that, I am an environmentalist. But my introduction couldn't be completed till the time I tell you that I come from the state which is known as lands of God. This state is origin of Ganga and father of Ayurveda. In my state, each woman trees as their own child. They hug them, stand in front of the tree cutters, and give in Chipko movement to the whole world. I come from that state. I talk about a nation which is known as a Jagat Guru, which is known as a Sone Ki Chidiya Bharat. My nation, my country, India, where people and personality like Swami Vivekanand born and make a special connection with Chicago. He comes here to talk about the tolerance, love. And today, from the same stage and from the same Chicago, I greet to you everybody a very good evening and thank you so much for calling me. Thank you so much. I couldn't be more grateful to Dr. Prabhakar ji, Ma Santosh ji, and everybody who become a very important part. I cannot forget Sagar because he's taking us since 2 days and driving us to the whole downtown area and showing us the Chicago. So really hats off to you bearing with us since yesterday. Today we all sitting here and we really celebrating womanhood. Oh, that's amusing because men also sitting here. But whenever we listen about women, we always started with, behind every successful man, there is a woman. I want to ask all of you, when a woman can be behind every successful man, society and even now nation, does she require a woman empowerment? No. Yes, she do not require woman empowerment because she is the woman who generates this whole nature. She is a woman from where the family starts, where the family ends. And she is the woman who contribute to create a nation, a real and true nation. Yes. So today we are sitting here to talk about that. But I have a very small, which become a larger concern at this point of time. And to take you to that larger person, I have a very small exercise. So are we ready to have a very small exercise with me? Yes. Nobody has to stand and do a push-up, don't worry. It's just a little brain exercise. So we all were children at some point of time. Yes. Yes? Yes, we are. We started in schools. And our teacher asked us to paint a beautiful scenic portrait. So let's start to paint this beautiful portrait. What all we were drawing? Come on. Trees. Trees, which were colored in? Green. Green, beautiful. And we have beautiful beautiful? Okay, right. Rivers, color in? Blue. Wow. We have mountains which was filled with snow. Right. So at least we are on the same chapter. Doesn't matter which country, which religion, which language we belong to. We all have this beautiful portrait in our mind and heart. But unfortunately, people, we have started to missing this beautiful portrait because there are 7 million trees cut down each year from this planet. We talk about the blue rivers. There's a 1.9 billion liter garbage dumped into Ganga every single day. And yet 790 million people from all over the world don't have access to clean drinking water. That's right. We are talking about those mountains. We have mountains. But sorry to say, we miss to that snow much. Because every single year we have a 2% increase in the climate. So people, that is not a joke. Because the portrait still stays in your mind and heart. In mind and heart, we started to losing it. Or maybe we will not be able to give it to our next generation. So please wake up. Please wake up and understand we have only this planet. Yes. And if I talk about the resources, there's a very interesting term, we call it circular economy. It's a very fancy word, nothing very fancy about the practice. Why I'm saying that? Because half of the women sitting here, we know that how to utilize the resources. Because we the people who work in the kitchens, we are the people who knows that how to utilize the money, the water, the other resources, which is a very limited matter we have. Doesn't matter which religion we belong, because each religion talk about environment, and nobody spared that person who fiddle with the environment. I talk about the Christianity. The Christianity says that we have to, God says that we have to work in a partnership with the mankind to save the environment. If I talk about Islam, we all know that Islam says, your God says that there is a judgment day. And whosoever fiddle with the environment, they have to bear the heat at the judgment day. Our Hindu culture, we always believe that all rivers is our mother. So we all know that. But we have forget to do the practice. And today, from this panel, I would really like to appeal small things. I'm not saying stand up, go, be the Greta. I'm not telling you to be somebody very big. We can start from our home. How many people use RO? I'm sure this is not the common practice in here.
We don't use RO.
But certainly in many parts of the world, we have this RO. And very few people know that only 30% of that RO we utilize, we make use to drink water. 70% goes waste. So we just have to start with a small practice. Let's utilize that water again to use in some other resources. Why I'm saying? Because I am Arushi Nishang and comes from the country where resources has always been very limited. I have a very interesting small story to share with you. I have studied in Banasthali, which comes in Rajasthan. This part of India has a very less of water, more of sands. And I got to see a very interesting thing. I saw there is a mother who made her child sit on a cot and put a tub beneath it. So once the child finished with his bath, she utilized that water for other household work. So, what does this story tell me? I was very small and I got to understand that not only money, but there are many other things also in the scarcity. Maybe today we're fighting for money, today we're fighting for the power,
but that day is not too far. When we're going to fight for the water. And I think we all agree on this topic in this chapter that maybe the Third World War will be happening on water. So I am not here to scare you guys. I'm sorry if I really scared you. But this is the time. We really need to stop. We need to think about it. And why I'm talking from this panel? Because today, we're talking about those 20 powerful women who are started to create a change in this society. Because only a woman can bring a change. Why I'm saying a woman can bring a change? A child goes to school after many, many months or years. The first school to a child is a woman. And if we give education to a man, it's only individual get an education. But when a woman get education, the whole society, the whole family, the whole nation get education. So this is very, very, very important. Then we should understand that a woman's role in environment, in education, in development, it's very, very intriguing and important. And I'm not going to take a lot more of time here. I have not much to talk, but we should certainly wait Santoshji and Prabhakarji to call me again.
Yes.
So we can talk about the further issues also. But from this panel, I would again and again like to extend my thanks to Denny Davis as well, to everybody sitting on the panel, everybody here, bearing with me since many minutes to listen me and just trying to understand what this girl is talking about. So thank you so very much. And with a small message, because we are working for the environment, for the climate change, we are trying to save more and more trees. We are trying to plant more and more trees. Last year, we planted 10 lakhs trees. So Sparsh Ganga Abhiyan started in 2008. And up till now, we have more than 5 lakhs people associated with it. I cannot understand when somebody do not pay a single penny to anybody, why those 5 lakhs people are working tirelessly for us and for this planet. This is the main thought. So from here, from this panel, Prabhakarji, with your permission, I would like to call everybody to be part of Sparsh Ganga, and we all together, till we have a chance to save the planet, we have still a chance to get those 790 million people the clean drinking water. So do not lose hope. Let's stand together. Let's fight for it. Thank you.
Wow, amazing thought from a great leader.
So very much.
Wow, amazing thought from a great leader, young at heart, but a great visionary. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to give her a big round of applause and hope all of us will participate in her journey in Sparsh Ganga, for climate change, as an environmentalist, join her in making a green America, green India, a green world, a green planet. Next Sunday here, we would have our awards gala, and I'll request Dr. Zenobia Sobel to give the closing remarks tonight. There are tickets of those of you who want available with Ravi, and we also have a noodle Indonesian company giving free noodle packets giveaways, so please collect it on your way out. Please welcome Zenobia Sobel again.
Roshi for that inspiring and timely message to us. We tend to think about only ourselves, but she has prompted us and reminded us that we have to think in terms of generations and those to come, our children, our children's children, and so we're very thankful for that message. And thank each one of you for coming and and being with us. We hope you will join us on March 8th, next Sunday, here at the Waterford Banquet Center, and where we're going to celebrate women and all of their accomplishments. They come from all over the world, and it's a great time, it's a great celebration, and we look forward to seeing many, if not more of you here. Also, we have some gifts for each one of you. A little care package. We talked about water. We also talked about food. This is something that you can also share in your home, share with a child, share with anyone, but enjoy it yourself as well. Thank you again.
I'd just like to tell you that we had this curtain raiser for Arushi Nishant because next Sunday, March 8th, which is the International Women's Day, she's being honored by the President of India as one of the 30 Shri Shakti women of India. Yeah. So at Rashtrapati Bhavan. So congratulate her. Please, there are refreshments there and you have photo opportunities with Arushi. Please enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for all for coming again. Thank you so much.